Hey everyone, it's Dr. Mike, the Bowtie Vet Guy. Today I'm going to answer some of your questions about being a veterinarian. I'm going to A the crap out of your Q's. One of the questions I got was about shadowing a vet. How does it work? How do you do that? Do you just walk in and ask, can I shadow you? And yeah, that's what you do. You just walk in. You don't have to be a veterinary student, or in fact, you would probably want to do that before you became a veterinary student. I started shadowing people when I was in junior high, just to see what was going on, and I was just super interested in soaking up as much knowledge as I could. We like to feel like we're important, and it helps to have somebody who thinks that we're just the bee's knees following us around every day. So just go in. Most vets are going to be happy to have you shadow them for a day. The salaries are going to be a little bit different. When I started back in the late 90s, I started out around $40,000 to $50,000 a year. Now we're seeing students coming out starting in the LA area. We're going to see $60,000, $70,000, maybe even $80,000 when they're coming out. So really, really good. On the other hand, we're not going to get a lot higher than that, even with lots of experience. There's just not as much room for growth as far as just being an employee. If you're a business owner, you definitely have a chance to make a lot more money from that. A specialist will make more money, and if you go into industry, you definitely can see a lot more growth that way as well. As a veterinarian, there are so many different jobs you can do. Private practice is the one everybody thinks about, but I've also done what's called a relief veterinarian, or per diem, where I just fill in and I plan, maybe a day or a week in advance, and people call me up and say, somebody's sick or somebody's going on vacation, can you come and fill in? And I've done that as well. That was really interesting because I got to see a lot of different practices and how they run. I also worked in the pharmaceutical industry. I did technical services, and that means I answered questions about the products and the diseases related to the products. But you can also go into research, you can go into teaching. The government uses veterinarians a lot in food safety and animal and plant inspection services. And then I do have friends that work for LA County as well, and so they do everything from making sure that all the laws are being followed, all the way through biosecurity, and work with Homeland Security, so pretty high level stuff. Working at a zoo as a veterinarian, I do have friends that work at zoos, and that also friends that work at the Marine Mammal Center. Those jobs are few and far between. Just like with anything, when there are a lot of people that want to do something and not very many spaces for it, it's really, really competitive to get into those. So a pretty difficult thing to get into. But if you're really interested in it, you definitely can make a headway. These are people that I went to school with that just kept at it, and eventually got jobs at different zoos. Thanks for watching. Please send in more questions so I can give you more answers. I like having the answers.